G'day guys, hope you're all doing well. It's going to be reviewing a triple whammy figure set today. Good friend on YouTube, Darth Phoenix 619, I'm sure you've all heard of him now. If not, go and subscribe to his channel. He very kindly sent me this from the United States. It's a special action figure set, the new 2012 Target exclusive. He sent me the droid set. I'm missing the inside of the packaging, but it is that one there at the top. So I'll just zoom up and focus on that a little bit more so you can pause it and have a read. But you know, the R5-D4, the Death Star Droid, and a brand new power droid, which is really cool. So I'll get into depth about them shortly. So I'm very happy to have these figures in my collection. And without further ado, we'll start with R5-D4. Now, we have seen an R5-D4 very recently, as far back as maybe early 2011, I think, sort of around the February-March time. We got one in Wave 5. Unfortunately, it wasn't this one. That was just a cheap repack of a repaint of a Build-A-Droid figure. This one, in my opinion, should have been in that set. This one is repacked from 2006 Saga collection, and it bemuses me as to why they didn't put a far superior figure on the vintage card as opposed to a cheaper knockoff, not knockoff, but a Build-A-Droid, because this one is just absolutely fantastic. It's just, the weathering is better, the details are better. It's not a pull apart Build-A-Droid figure for starters, so you might be able to tell there's a bit more dirt and weathering on this one. Might be able to pick that out. It's just a bit more dirty. Looks like he's been hanging out in the back of a sandcrawler for a while. And I mean, obviously the cool part being you twist the head and his motivator pops up there at the back, because it's a bad motivator, and that's what bad motivators do. They pop out. it just reminds me of that sketch from Robot Chicken. I don't know if you've all seen it, where R5-D4 is laying on the couch watching TV, and Luke comes in and asks him to go out and, can't remember, work on some evaporators or something, and he's just not really in the mood at all. He's, I'll do it later, you know. He just really doesn't care. He'd do it later. He's just sitting on the couch watching TV, and yeah, Luke obviously yells out to his uncle, Uncle Owen, this droid's got a bad motivator. It was just such a great little sketch. I think it was in Robot Chicken 3, so Star Wars 3, so definitely check that out. It's a good laugh. Always think of that now when I watch that. So there's R5-D4. Now we'll move on to the Death Star Droid. Now this one is this is another straight repack from the Build-A-Droid line. We've seen this one in numerous colours and stuff like that. We've seen it in a black one. We've seen this one before, part of the Build-A-Droid wave, which you can pull him apart and swap bits and pieces and arms and legs and all that sort of stuff. So cool looking droid though. I do have the one from the Build-A-Droid. He's sitting in the back of my Jawas display at the moment. So I've got this guy on my new help shelf with all the sort of Death Star characters. Excuse me. I just really like the head on this guy. It just looks kind of menacing. Really cool look about it. I don't know what it is, but the shape of the head just comes across a little menacing. But yeah, he's pretty much all just the same couple of colours. You've got the black eyes, little black squares there on his mouthpiece. The rest of it's sort of a silver, just a pretty matte silver, and you got the wires there, much like other protocol droids, like your C-3PO and stuff. So you got the wires underneath. So not a bad figure. Definitely a cool little background one. In terms of articulation, he has a swivel head, or swivel neck, sorry, swivel shoulders, hinged elbows with a swivel at the front there. He's got a ball hinged torso, or ball jointed torso, whatever. Swivel hips, hinge knees, and that's it. But for display purposes, pretty cool looking figure. Alright, so let's move on to the last one. It is the Power Droid. This is brand new for 2012. First Power Droid I've ever had. And my dog's getting into something on the ground. She's ripping apart some paper towel, so that's good to know. Anyway, I'll just ignore her for a minute. She might stop. But cool little Power Droid. I really like the paintwork on this. I don't know if you can see it. It's really sort of brushed. It looks like he's seen a bit of action. Once again, another droid looks like he's been hanging out in the sandcrawler for a while. And you got nice little panels there. I'll try and zoom up a little bit more. So cool details with the sort of panels and power outlets there. On the side you got a couple more little details there and panels, and what look like they could possibly be vents of some sort there on the back, and some more panels on the side. It's a really cool little figure. He is small because there's him standing next to the Death Star Droid. The feet, really cool, really well done. They've actually articulated the ankles and the I guess you could call them thighs. You can see you can sort of push them back, and you've got a hinge in there so you can tilt them back and forth, and then the feet as well. So just straighten up those legs and you get the feet. Really nicely done. It's a cool little droid. There's still one more little aspect I'd like to show, just straighten up his legs. But as you can see, you've got some cables sort of running from his feet up into the bottom of the sort of, I guess, the shell of the droid. But then we get this cool little aspect where this top bit pops off and we get to see the bit more of the inner mechanics. You can see you got some electrical panels and some wires and some little sockets of some sort. On the back you got some more sort of electrical workings and mechanisms and stuff like that. So it's pretty nicely done. And that just sort of simply just slides on, and it's not loose at all, so nicely done set. I really want to get the other one with the Sand Person or Tusken Raider, Boba Fett and the Snaggletooth, mainly for the Snaggletooth, but can't have too many sand people, or Boba Fett's for that matter. So really cool set. I'll just show you the back of the packaging again, just so you can fucking focus. There we go. So there's the other set I was telling you about, with the brand new where am I? Snaggletooth. And then there's another set which they've just put on the back, which is an older one from 2011. So I've seen that one before. But yeah, just another quick shout out to Darth Phoenix 619. These sets aren't available down here in Australia, so it was very kind of him to send this forward down to me here in Australia. So thanks again, dude. And back with some more videos very soon, and stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this one. Any comments and feedback below are always appreciated. And yeah, take it easy, guys. May the Force be with you.